Hello, everyone. Author 184 here, also known as Saint Killjoy, playing some more of the Banner Saga. Thanks to the fine folks over at PlanetAttack.biz for getting me a copy of the key from Stoic Games. The Banner Saga is going to launch on the PS4 on the 12th. I got permission to stream it early, so that's what I'm doing. The segment before this is supposed to call What to Do with Mr. H. If you were able to see that video before this, then I was able to find it and upload it. If not, then when my internet went out, that video is lost forever. So just to recap, what happened in that video was we learned that Wagner's dead, that Hoka's taken over, and that Mauger is keeping an eye on Luden because he thinks Luden's kind of suspect for Wagner being dead. So a lot of elements going on. I did one battle with the dredge. I told Luden to stay out of it, didn't want his help. And now we've gotten back to a place after that battle, and Luden basically said, you need me. You know, I've got resources. I've got this Red Archer that other people think are a witch, and so now we're talking to the Red Archer, and I don't know where we're going from there because I just stopped playing and waited for the internet to come back. It's been down for over an hour, and hopefully it won't hiccup anymore. But you know, I've been having issues with it all day. Luckily, I didn't have any issues while I was streaming yesterday. It just started right after I got done streaming for the day, and then I thought, well, hey, you know, after midnight should be fine. No, no, it wasn't fine. So hopefully it doesn't act up anymore. If it does act up, then I'm just going to call it a day and wait to stream it later. Alright, so in those two curiosity contradictory words, you get two impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. Basically, before this, she basically said she doesn't talk. And so if you don't talk about the Flaming Hour, you're Luden's bodyguard. You're Luden's bodyguard. No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You're his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Luden? Luck. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Viral and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them, she pulls an arrow, then there's a flick of the wrist, and you don't quite catch. Suddenly, a bird combusts in the tree behind you, falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. You don't talk. No. You do, though. I don't. She smiles warmly, clearly enjoying her game. She watches you expectantly. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Ursa. Hacken. You stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Whatever. Alright, so we got one more conversation to go. You have a moment. As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as a book reading type. You're Bercy. You're Hakon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl doing working for Luden? Where did you learn to fight? Can I trust you? Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. He's back we have if things go wrong. Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? Luden doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. What do you want to know? What's Varl doing working for Luden? Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not anymore. I've had a lot of jobs. What's Varl doing working for Luden? What's Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. What do you want to know? I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You can join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Ludin alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of a threat behind that grovelly request. Alright, and then I'm going to show you my lineup real quick. In case the other video is lost forever to the end of time. Which I hope it's not. Hopefully it'll reappear. Alright, so I took Gundalf the Frog out of the lineup because I hate him. Bercy is also the same as Gundalf, so I'm going to give Bercy a shot. And if I don't like him, I'll replace him when I have another option. But anyways, there we go. That is the order that I'm taking them in. And let us get on with it. We're going to leave. Is there no merchant training? Nope, no merchant, no merchant, no merchant. Alright, let's just leave. Get on with the story. "64 days of supplies." Now we're talking. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. "I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakon," says one. "Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot, not willing to die for him either. Make your presence known, but walk on. Challenge the Varl to a fight. Threaten them loudly. Blindside them. Challenge the Varl to a fight." "Who will you take orders from?" you ask loudly. "Wagner's dead. We can decide right now." You raise your fists. He does the same reluctantly. His best shot's not bad, but you've had a lot worse. You grab him by the horns, swing his entire massive frame through the air, and plant him into the ground. "What's his name?" you ask his companions. "Gris." "Take care of Gris," you reply. You hear them laughing at his misfortune as you wander off. I got some more renown out of that. Small gathering of tents come into view. Group of merchants. From the look of it, you ask what they're doing here. "We were camped out at the Godstone ahead," one tells you, leaving an offering to Dengara, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. "Some of us stayed, thought the Godstone be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Sure them the way to Strand is clear and see them off. Ask if they have anything to trade." "Not much," he replies. "Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You're off to deal with those drugs?" You nod. "We could part with some supplies if you need them." "We'll take them. How much?" "I'll give them freely. Clearing the road is more than we could ask. I have one request, though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand." You agree, and the merchants continue onward. Took 35 supplies. But it doesn't really look... I mean, I've still got 60... So I've got the same amount as before. What in the world? Maybe this... I don't know. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line and then to Mogger, who tells you, "Dredge, know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Verdfell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plotted into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred Hakons?" says Mogger. "Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves." War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties, or you can take burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 484 of them. You have 185 fighters and 466 Varl at your side. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Charge, formations, hold them off, retreat, oversee. I'm going to go with the Oversee. I'm not sure what Oversee is, but I'm going to do it. Looking across the battlefield, you wonder if a tactical approach would be best. If you keep your weapon sheathed, you'll be able to take in the fight from afar and give orders with a clear head. You can never tell exactly how it's going to turn out, though. Listen to my orders, reconsider my tactics. Reconsider my tactics. Alright. Formations, hold them off, retreat, oversee. Even from here, what's formations do? You start comparing weaknesses and strengths, taking into account terrain, morale, and the look of your enemy. If you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Give the order. Start rallying your forces and gather your allies to you, preparing to enter the fray. I didn't want to oversee. I did not want to, I didn't want to be out of the combat. I wanted to be in the combat. Alright, and let's do it. I'm still injured, but I don't care. I'm a beast. Alright, I've got them surrounded for a change. This is a nice change, too. I like that. Alright, Bercy. You're fine where you are, my man. I want you to... No, stop that. I want you to be right here, in this little corner. Alright, so now we got... Bercy... You know what? Let's put Bercy here. Alright, Eric can go there. Right there. There we go. So I'm just going to command this corner. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. Alright, I'm just going to bring him out ever so slightly since he's injured. Get up there, son. Attack. 5 armor, yeah! I like that. Probably not the person I should have sent in first, but I don't care. That's what I did. Attack. Break his armor. Oh, down to 2. I like that. Like that a lot. Alright, I'm not going to move her. We're going to go to attack. And we're going to hit him for 9. I like archers. I like archers in this game anyways. Okay, let's move Luden in. And let's take care of this guy. Alright, so Luden got the killing blow. I'm fine with that. He needs to level up. Alright, Mr. Tempest is going to do his Tempesty thing. Well, that big boy does not want to go down, does he? Alright, move over here. I'm going to end the turn. Five, huh? You know, I'm gonna leave him where he's at. Attack. Take out 5 armor. Looking good in the neighborhood. Attack. Pretty much clear the rest of his armor. Alright, move the Red Witch here. Want to attack this guy for 7. And I'm really going to let Luden get into the killing, I guess. Maybe I can kill this guy. Let's kill that guy. Alright, Luden's been promoted. Hit him for 2. Whoop-de-doo. I am not impressed with the Tempest. At all. Like, at all. Let's hit him for 7. Yeah! Mr. Armor Breaker's being annoying, that's for sure. Alright, I am going to move this guy here. And we're going to take out the Armor Breaker. Goodbye, so long, see you later. Oh yeah. Get ready for pillage mode, people. It's coming. Need some willpower to make sure he's dead. Alright, Siege Archer. Got a trophy there. The trophies are locked until the 12th, so I can't even look at them. All I know is I've been earning them. Oh yeah, I hit him for 11 there, Poppy. Let's see if we can get Bursty some... Boy, we can't get Burst anything. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just do a Tempest attack. Tempest attack didn't do jack. Oh my. Attack. Let's finish this clown off. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from precious victims. Kill a few more as they flee. You attack any dredge still brave enough to face you. Alright. Mr. Luden, come over here. Break some of the armor, son. Break it. And you are also going to just break armor. Because I am just unimpressed with the Warhawks. Oh, that looked like that hurt. That looked like that hurt a lot. Hit him for 1. That's deflected. I'll take that. Alright, let's break his armor. Oh, Luden's down. Luden is down, everyone. Not that I really care. Yeah, nobody's in range. Oh my gosh, everybody's falling all of a sudden. This is no bueno. Alright, we got a promotion for Haka, or Hakon, or whatever his name is, Mr. H. I just like calling him Mr. H. Mr. H works for me. No, let's finish his last piece of armor. Oh my gosh, everybody's falling. This is definitely no bueno. With more armor. Alright. Well, giving her extra willpower didn't do nothing. Crap. Got him for 3 though. Come on, Hawka, hold out, man. Good guy, good guy. What about the other guy? I want to hit the other guy. I don't want to hit there, that one there. Oh, I might as well just kill the other one, go to pillage mode, I guess. Alright, it's pillage time, baby. Finish off his armor. You go, Archer. And then I just want to finish the guy off. Alright. And my injured player, I played him just right. Minus 5 Varl, that's it? Really? Minus 5 Varl. Huntsman lost 0, Fires lost 2, Varl lost 5, injured 3. I'll take that. There was like 400 and something. So that was war. I like war mode. I really am enjoying this game. It's got a little bit more reading than I'd like to have. Mauger comes to you sporting a dour expression. There are more warriors than usual claiming illness lately. I don't think they're faking it. I've seen them vomiting or stumbling around. Humans seem to be suffering from something too. We pushed too hard, some kind of disease, something to do with the dredge, some kind of disease. I can't prove anything, but I think some of the rations may have been poisoned. Before you can respond, he continues, don't spread paranoia. Maybe nothing. I found nothing wrong with the food, and most of us aren't ill. What do you think? Keep some trusted Varl on watch. Keep asking around. Threaten the group. No need to foster suspicion over stomach aches. Let it blow over. Might not be the food. See if you can find some other connection. A couple hours later, Mauger comes to you again. I don't see any pattern to it. Some of the sick have faced dredge, while others haven't. Some admit to feeling tired, while others are well rested. Aside from the pains, I don't know. You both agree to keep an eye out for anything unusual. Oh, now my extra supplies are showing up. Wasn't earlier. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop out of the dredge that direction. You overhear him tell Ludin about a day away they found a village. You ask what they're doing, tearing the place apart, he says, maybe 1,000 of them or more, looking for God knows what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. Draw some of them forward and split them. Get closer before making a move. Wait and see what they do. Let's wait and see what they do. Long day passes. Eventually the scout returns, reports that they seem to be doing the same as before. Some move on while others take their place. All you learn is that they may be looking for something to devour in a village that has been picked clean. We'll draw some out and split the pack. Send a small group of shield bangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many dredge are giving chase up the hill in their plodding sort of way. You get ready to lay waste. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 516 of them. You have 183 fighters and 461 Varl at your side. We're going to do... Okay, they don't know we're coming now. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. I'm going to charge. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge. Battering down the enemy, it will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Rush into battle. Gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. And how many folks are injured from the day before? And I cannot promote people either. Nobody's injured, though. Alright, enough time passed because I guess I waited. Waiting was good. Waiting paid off. To war! Oh my. I see what they mean by the thick of it now. Crapola. Okay. We're gonna grab you. I'm gonna put you right here. And then I'm gonna grab you. And I'm gonna put you right here on this enemy. Right like that. I'm gonna grab you and set you here. I'm gonna put my archer here. Trying to keep the archer safe. We'll put loot in there. I really don't like the Tempest at all. Like, at all. Tempest there for a second. Move you here. Move the Tempest here. You know what? Move the Tempest here. Stick you here. Put the Spirit Burn there so you can attack diagonally. Okay. I like this lineup. It's gonna work for me. No, I don't want to move. I'm on a guy. Stop it. Yep, this guy. Hit him for 8. Trying to get a little preemptive attack going on. Alright. Let's work on his armor. Alright. Take my shield banger. And we're going to finish this guy off. That way he doesn't even have a chance to attack. It's just done for him. Alright, my archer, I'm going to move right here. Saga, what does that do? Explodes in 5 tile area, leaving 2 coals. Target takes break plus 0, minus 2 strength. Interesting. Alright, so we can finish breaking his armor. That's what we're going to do. Oh no! Moved her out too far, evidently. Move leading here. I'll do one extra one. I want to make sure we kill him. And that guy is dead as dead can be. Alright, Mr. Tempest. No, don't do your Tempesty thing. Crap. He can't get to anywhere because I've cut him off. Alright, we'll move him here. Right there. Oh, leave my humies alone. breaking armor. Archer right here. Alright, his armor's gone now. Alright, another one bites the dust. And leave Eric alone! Alright, so who... Luden's moving, maybe? Oh, I can't. Who's moving? Oh, no, I can't tell. Wait. Okay, whoever it is has got 9-2. It's Eric. Oh, this guy's getting his butt kicked for a while now. Actually might save him, maybe. Alright, 4 will finish off his armor. I'm gonna bring my archer right here. No, it's willpower, didn't matter. Alright, once again, Spearman's gonna get it done. Spearman's a good finisher. Hold on there, Luden buddy. Yeah, it's about time to get in this fight. About time. Now let's get more willpower. Gotta move Eric over here. Just kind of get him out of the way. Down goes that sorry slag. Let's hit him for 2. Oh, he deflected it. Alright, attack. Ah, I deflected it again. Crap. Those deflections is not doing me any good. There we go. Now he's down. working Eric around. Down goes Luden. Oh wait, I can hit for 7? Let's do that. Your retaliation does not faze me. Ah, she only hit for 1. What is going on? Archer should hit harder than that. Alright, I'm gonna finish that guy off. Had enough of him. So much for running Eric around, he ends up biting it anyways. Move her here. Well, we're gonna work on his armor. Oh man, Archer's down. Archer is down. Alright, pillage mode! Oh, can't give him any more willpower. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies, might even reveal items they took from previous. Pull back before they regroup. Dredge give you a wide berth and scatter into the distance. Fighters lost 2, Var lost 5, injuries 4. Yeah, with just the 2 fighters back, I didn't think I could risk it any farther than that. With the village still a day away, you're eating on the march. If Varl approaches, we had words earlier, says Gris. You recall him claiming he didn't care for your command. You were right in what you did. Let me join your guard and fight at your side. Pride hangs on his posture, sincerity in his eyes. You've got 1 shot. You tell him to report to Morger. I don't sit in the back lines. Make a mistake and you'll get your head caved in. Nobody will lose sleep over it. He nods and goes to speak with Mogger. Alright, maybe I got a new hero. You're close enough to hear dredge rattling through the buildings below. Pull them out of the houses, Mogger suggests. Slag just can't resist an ambush. We'll have better luck in open field. Take the fight to them, and like this, we'll skirt the village. You heard him, says Mogger to the rest of the caravan. We're going around. It takes the better part of a day, but you managed to avoid drawing attention to yourself. You hear a shout echo in the wind, a standard Varl greeting. A caravan of Varl are heading your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. You must be Wagner. Ha! Wagner didn't make it. You're serious? It's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You're flying the Skilled banner. What's happening? Isn't Alfar in charge there? Vassal, Alfar's still in Skilled in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Vargr, well, you. We've seen nothing happening in Skidlet yet. What do you mean? No dredge, they never came through Skidlet. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way, we came here. Ridgehorn, the fort on the bay? That place has been abandoned for years, hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Luden forces his way into the conversation. Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Aberang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the Fane is this? Nobody. Take him and go to Grofheim. We'll meet you later. Shut your mouth, Luden, or I'll smash your face in. Take him and go to Grofheim. We'll meet you later. Are you insane? He just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. This shuts Luden up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Varl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help and my fighters. If I go, so do Ursa and Bercy. Luden's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Mogar can't contain a chuckle. Ha! The prince has courage. I'd rather you were safely in Grofheim, Luden. Do whatever you like, Luden. Knock him out cold and send him away. Do what you like, Luden. Paint me the villain, Hakon. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are Varl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the dredge and the genocide a game for your kind? Walk away, lay the prince flat, and send him off to... Yeah, walk away. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Luden stays, so do Fossil's warriors. They join the caravan. Plus 330 Varl. Just like that. 60 more supplies, which it'll take a minute to register. It doesn't register right away. Mogar finds you, this time in a hurry. I found out what's wrong with the sick Varl, he says, clutching his gut. Ate some of it myself, he says. Food's not poison, but it's spoiled. Bad fish, and getting more so. Wish I didn't just think about that. We must have got it from the merchants back near Federval, he says, mixed in with the good stuff. Could have messed up as much as half our supply. What do you want to do? Dump only what we know is tainted. Dump everything that could be unsafe. Do nothing, can't afford to throw out good supplies. Dump only what we know is tainted. Mogar frowns but agrees. The tainted food is tossed down a hill where it won't attract attention. He reports back, taken care of, but we've got more ill fighters than before, at least 40 at the moment. What do you want to do about them? Tell them to avoid fighting until they recover. Tell them to tough it out. Send them back to Strand. I'm going to send them back to Strand. Within a few hours, the warriors depart for Strand, taking another half dozen healthy fighters for escort. You hope this will be the end of it. Blasted merchants on the road. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones so that travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge stops Mogar near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Mogar shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby Varl, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield banger, shouts Mogar as you approach for a fight. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 687 of them. You have 171 fighters and 756 Varl at your side. And we're going to go with formations. You start comparing weaknesses and strengths, taking into account terrain. around the look of your enemy. If you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Give the order. Start rallying your forces and gather your allies to you, preparing to enter the fray. Alright, hold on a second. What is Gris? View Gris. Gris is a strong arm, and Faust is a provoker. I've not worked with the provoker yet. Alright, I'm going to move him, take Bercies. I'm just not impressed with those. You know, I want to work Gris in. Hold on, what is he? War Master, Warden, Shield Master, Art Shield, Experiment, Provoker. Gris is a strong arm. Man, I want to work him in. I could take out Eric, but Eric's proved to be pretty useful. I don't know. Let's move Gris in Eric's spot. And as far as order, yeah. Alright, I like this. I want Maugre ahead of Gris, though, and I want Falsaw ahead of Gris. I don't necessarily trust Gris. Alright, before I get to this battle, I've been streaming for a little bit. I'm going to stop the stream and then restart it. I'll be right back.